Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me in Fallout 4. I hope you're having a great day. So following on from the last episode where I went to pick up the quest to start the Far Harbour DLC, it's time to crack on and well, basically make a start on it. So Far From Home, so I've listened to Valentine's Detective Agency.
This is Ellie Perkins from Valentine's Detective Agency with a message for Nick's partner. We've
That's
got
me.
a new case and it sounds urgent. Stop by the office. I'll be waiting. Setting this to repeat. Here. We got a new case while you and Nick were out. Ready to put on the detective hat?
Sure I am. Who's our client?
Who's our client?
A fisherman whose family lives on the edge of the Commonwealth. Kenji Nakano.
Nakano? Huh. That name takes me back. My memory's a little fuzzy on the details, though.
Maybe if you bothered writing things down, Nick.
Can't do that. Wouldn't want to put you out of a job.
Huh. I'll remember that the next time you need me to console a hysterical client. Mr. Nakano didn't leave many details. Said he'd go over everything when you meet him. But if you want my guess, missing person case. Guy had a worried look a mile long.
Anything you can tell me about Kenji Nakano?
Just some impressions. He was obviously upset, but he was also in a hurry, like he couldn't stand just waiting around. I'm a friend of Nick's. He'll remember me. I need his help right away. And then he was gone. He was muttering something on the way out, but no. I'm not sure it was important.
Come on, what was it?
Come on, Ellie. Don't hold out on me. What did he say?
Well, I thought I heard him say something about a daughter and also a radio, but I might have misheard him. Not sure how the two would be connected.
Alright, let's go have a look at this then.
I'll go check it out. Thanks, Ellie.
The Nakano residence is up in the northeast, near the coast. A small fishing house. He said that he and his wife will be waiting for you.
It's a long walk. That's how the hog cases always start.
Be careful when you head over to the Nakano residence. That whole area is pretty isolated.
So just quickly, I've changed Piper's appearance a little bit. Oh, basically I've given her a haircut. Not sure if I like it or not yet, but we'll see how we go, and I can always change it again. And I've also reduced the sound of the gunfire, so hopefully my eardrums don't explode if we have to do any shooting indoors. We have got a little bit of a track ahead of us. Nick wasn't lying. It's right the way over there. So we're going to go from the slog and yeah, run over there. Right, okay, so I've got a bit of a track ahead of me to get over there. I wanted to start the actual quest line for this rather than just run over and amazingly find the Nakano residence. Just felt it was a little bit more realistic, a little bit more immersive to actually start the case. So then we get over there and then yeah, we'll pick up with Mr. Nakano.
Damn it! Come in! I know you're listening on the other end. Where is she? Where is my daughter?
New location
You've been
discovered.
at this for hours.
What? Who are you? I'm sorry, but we don't have time for visitors or caravans or wherever you're from.
Yeah, I'm with Valentine.
I'm with Valentine's Detective Agency. You asked for help?
Oh, thank God. You have to get working right away.
Come on, tell me the story.
So, what's the story with you and Nick?
Ran with him on one of his cases a few years back, searching for some sort of lost heirloom. He needed a boat. Things didn't end well. Nick's client double-crossed us once we had what he was looking for. I still have some lead lodged into my hip. But we got out. And now, my daughter's missing, and there's only one detective agency I know of in the Commonwealth.
Ryan, what happened?
I'm here to help. Tell me what happened.
It's all thanks to this damn radio.
Our daughter Kasumi likes to fix things. The radio was her latest project.
Until she made contact with some kidnapper who lured her away from us.
Or maybe she left on her own. She's not a child anymore. Our daughter is 19. She knows how to survive, and she's capable. I think maybe she left because she wanted her own life.
No, she would have told us where she was going. She would have said something. I know my daughter is in danger. I can feel it. Find her, please.
I'll find her. Don't you worry.
Thank you. Her room is upstairs if that helps. And if you had any more questions about her, just ask.
Okay, let's ask him a few questions first.
Mr. Nakano,
Give him a bit of a
You have
grilling.
questions? About my daughter?
Okay.
tell me more about this radio she was fixing.
I've tried to get that damn thing to work over and over again, but there's nothing. I thought she just wanted to strip it for parts or build a toaster out of it, or something, like she usually does. Someone made contact with her, and then they took her. God, what kind of twisted psychopath has my daughter?
Why did your daughter really leave? Your wife said she left on her own, but you said it was kidnappers?
I know it was kidnappers. Kasumi is a smart girl, but she doesn't know how horrible people can be. Not like me and Ray. Why would she just leave her family with no explanation? Someone tricked her. Got her to leave the safety of home. Every minute we aren't looking for my daughter, her life is in jeopardy.
Anything more you could tell me about Kasumi? The smallest detail could be important.
I don't know what more to say. She's my little girl, and she doesn't know how dangerous this world is. I never should have let her grandfather teach her how to fix these machines.
Her grandfather? He taught her how to fix the radio?
Ever since she was old enough to walk, yes. Her grandfather had an ear for machines. Kasumi picked up the knack. He passed away recently. He used to scavenge the ruins in the south for parts. I kept telling him he was getting too old.
No more questions right now.
Work quickly, Detective.
And what about you, Ray
Mrs.
Nakano?
Nakano,
I suppose you have questions about my daughter.
Yep.
you and your husband don't seem to agree about why your daughter left.
We both want to find her. The world out there isn't a place where you want to be alone. But Kenji still sees her swaddled in diapers. He doesn't see a young woman with her own decisions to make. Maybe because it's more frightening. She wasn't tricked into leaving without telling us. That was her choice. She didn't want us to follow. Why?
Tell me about this radio your daughter was working on.
I remember Kasumi was very excited about it. I figured she was secretly trying to make contact with Diamond City or another settlement. We're pretty isolated out here. She only has us for company, and Kenji can be overprotective.
I'd like to know more about Kasumi. Might shine a light on where she's gone.
My daughter is strong, focused, careful. That's how I know she's still alive. But why would she leave without telling us? Maybe we... No, never mind. I don't want to waste your time.
Tell me, come on.
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
No, it's nothing. I don't want to distract you, Detective.
God damn it.
Nothing else right now.
Okay, this there's our room. That's normally a good place to start, isn't it? I'll go first person because I just find it a bit easier for maneuvering around.
Holotape
Project
inserted.
Lamp. Yep, it's a lamp. Filament plus power equals light. I swear, sometimes I think my parents break these things just to keep me busy.
Holotape
Project
inserted.
Radio. Correction, working radio. I'll finally get some news outside this house. My handle is going to be... let's go with... Ohm's Law. That should confuse the creeps. And if someone actually gets the reference, then we'll at least have circuitry in common.
Holotape
Project
inserted.
log, dreams. Recording what I can remember when I wake up. I keep having the same one. I'm in a white room. People are talking about me like I'm not there, or maybe they just don't care. And then there's this, I don't know, jolt, like a spark of electricity to the back of my head, and then everyone turns to look at me. God, I Hope I don't have it again tonight.
Yes, there's a couple of the holotapes they've just left laying around.
Holotape
Project log.
inserted.
Kitchen mixer. The circuits are still good, but all the mechanical parts are rusted through. Maybe I can...
All right, everyone. I'll be back in a few days. Was there anything else we needed from the city?
Wait, you're going now? No! Wait, Dad, I could come with you.
It is better if I go alone, Kasumi. Do not worry. I have your list.
You don't know what half that list is, Dad. I can help you. Really, I'll be...
I said no. I'm sorry.
Anything I can do?
You're safe
You
here,
just say the
okay?
word.
Just stay put for me.
Okay.
I know you're disappointed, but I won't be long. I love you.
I love you too, Dad.
What's his grandfather's note? If you ever get locked out of the safe, then the answer is here in the boathouse. Picture where the key is. Love, Granddad. Picture where the key is. Mind you, I've got a high enough lockpicking skill. I might as well just pick the lock.
Yes. Deftly done.
There we go. Kasumi's final holotape.
You sure managed to
Holotape
find
Project
your
log?
in trouble, don't you?
Myself.
Wait a minute, Piper.
I never really thought about who or what I am, but... God. Where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal, from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synthetic people, made by the Institute. They're trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started
I
asking
feel like I'm
about
talking to
me,
myself
and
here.
some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my childhood I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams. I'm going to go to meet these synths. I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbour. I can make my way to them from there.
Okay, so now we've actually had the mention of Far Harbour, but let's see what Piper wants after she's rudely interrupted that scene. Okay, I suppose so.
Hey, I'm not one to judge. Honestly, it's just nice to not be doing it alone for a change. In my line of work, things tend to get pretty hairy. I've been shot at, poisoned, nearly executed. Heck, until recently they called the lockup in Diamond City the Piper Suite. Anything for a story, I suppose.
You've led an exciting life.
Sure have. But honestly, now that I'm out here with you, I feel like I'm just getting started. Getting in trouble is what folks like us do. I mean, you and I are out here putting ourselves at risk so people in the Commonwealth can have a chance at a better life. Not for praise or reward or glory, but because it's right. I just wanted to let you know I'm real happy to be along for the ride.
Let's do a little bit of flirting, come on.
I wouldn't want it any other way. I like having you close.
All the better to watch each other's backs. So you want to get out of here?
Wow, my persuasion attempt failed. I need to be a bit more charismatic, don't I? And that's where the key is for the safe, hidden inside that picture frame there. Okay, so let's go back and talk to the Kasumis. Kenji.
Excuse me, Mr. Nakano.
Have you finished your investigation? Did you find anything?
I don't need to ask if the daughter's human. Don't think anything to do since. A place called Far
I think I know where Kasumi went. A place called Far Harbour.
She went that far up north? God, that explains why she took the boat. There's no time to waste. You have to go after her.
Wait, did you find out why she left, Detective? Who she was speaking to?
What does it matter?
Because I know my daughter, and if she didn't tell us where she went, then she had a reason. Don't you want to know if she wants to be found?
You're right, Detective. Did you find any clue to why Kasumi left home?
Yeah.
Your daughter made contact with a group of synths. She thinks she's one of them.
What? That's crazy.
She's not a synth. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh and blood, not a synthetic.
Maybe your daughter's just confused, having an identity crisis.
Oh God. Does she even think we're still her parents?
This is what I was afraid of. Someone twisting my daughter's mind. You have to get to Far Harbour. Take my ship on the dock. It has a guidance system, a final gift from my father, and it's built for distance.
I'll get to the bottom of this, Kenji.
Thank you. I know you haven't asked for a payment, and we can't offer much. But here, please take it. I insist. For expenses, if nothing else.
300 bottle caps, that's not too bad, is it? Okay, so now we've got to get to Far Harbour. So now I'm going to wait until morning. So when I get there, it's actually daylight. Hopefully. Alright, nice early start. Birds aren't even singing yet. Yeah, because normally by the time I've got here, done all the quests and got on the boat, it's dark by the time I get to Far Harbour. I'm kind of hoping this time it's not. Right. Boat controls.
Mission objective completed. New mission objective received.
Hey,
Are you lost? This is Far Harbour. We don't get many visitors around here.
We don't need no freeloaders or more help, Mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and leave.
Alan, this isn't your dock. It belongs to the whole town. And these strangers are welcome. Sorry, you've caught us during a difficult time. But Alan's got a point. Not all visitors have good intentions. So, what's your business here?
A young woman from the Commonwealth.
A young woman from the Commonwealth named Kasumi may have passed through here. Her family hired me to find her.
Some sort of detective, huh? Well, she came through here all right.
Okay, my character's just decided to spin around.
Mariners incoming.
Something's coming through the fog!
You, help us defend the town, and I'll answer any questions you have. Take a post at the top of the wall, near the main gate. The hull never lets us down. Now follow me! Be careful on the hull, stranger. Don't fall off. If you do,
Okay.
I might not be able to rescue you in time.
Man the hull! Something's out there.
Right, straight into battle.
You sure you saw something?
This ain't a drill!
The hell?
Eyes peeled, everyone!
Come on, where's his gulpers at? Oh, I need to shut
The
him.
gate! I've got wounded out here!
Mariner, there's no time. Look to the fog. They're coming.
Oh, this reminds me of that old horror film, The Fog.
Defend yourselves!
Ready all! Fire at will!
What? Got company!
You held your own there, Blue.
Hunter! Look out!
Adventure, here we come.
It's over. For now.
Is that it? Why are they blowing themselves up?
Eyes on the fog. Something's coming. What's that noise?
Anglers!
Rally! Defend the hole!
Alright, don't. Oh! Great, they're blowing, burning me. Maybe they weren't blowing each other up.
Clear.
Is that it? Is that it? Is that what you was worried about?
It must get old, huh, Piper? Pissing everyone off everywhere you go.
Alright, Avery, talk to me.
And now you see what we're up against. The fog and the creatures it spits out have taken the whole island from my people. And for your help when we needed it, you deserve this.
275 bottle cap, that's alright, I'm 575 up.
If you managed to survive despite all that, you must be tough.
Ornery, more like. I'm
done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you let me deal with the real problem. With the right people and my guns, I can end those Children of Adam cultists for good.
The fog's been here forever. The children didn't make it.
Before the Rat Eaters came, the fog was under control. They come, and it all goes wrong. It's time we do something.
No need to burden the stranger with all this nonsense.
I might as well burden me with it. Why not?
What's the deal with the Children of Adam?
They're religious folk. Worship the power of Adam. Which is radiation, I guess. If you want details, you'd have to find and ask them. We used to have a peace with them until a certain hothead menace named Alan Lee...
Now that's enough. That preacher came into the harbor saying that it was Adam's will that we lost our land. That it was Adam's goddamn will that we lost so many friends and family. And that the Atom would wipe this whole place clean of us.
If it were up to me, you'd hang for what you did to that preacher, Alan.
What did he do to the preacher?
Alan pulled a gun on him. He claims the preacher reached for his. We don't have police, or really any law, just custom and popular sentiment. And after everything the preacher said, it was abundantly clear doing anything to Alan would have made matters worse.
Can we get back to business?
Sorry for all that. You're here for Kasumi, right? She headed inland to the Synth Refuge, Acadia. Getting there will be dangerous. You'll need a guide. Old Longfellow. No one knows the fog like him. But word of warning, he's a bit of an acquired taste.
What's Old Longfellow's story?
He's the best hunter on the island. Fearless. Some say crazy. If someone needs to get to Acadia, he's the only one that'll do it. But people around here are known for being stubborn, willful, and other, less flattering things. But Longfellow's got a reputation even among us.
Thanks for the info.
Best place to look for Longfellow's at the bar. The last plank. And, please, lend a hand around town if you're able. Even if it's slapped away. People like the Mariner and Cassie and others need help. And let me say something you might not hear again. Thank you.
Protect your loved ones with my fine hand cannon.
Well, okay, so I think that's a good place to wrap up this episode. We're going to talk to Longfellow next time. And we will probably give some
New
help.
mission objective received.
Do you know what? We'll probably help the Casey Dalton and the Mariner before we take our old Longfellow up on his help that he's going to give us. He doesn't know he's going to give us yet. Anyway, thanks for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you don't already. And until next time, look after yourselves and take care. See you again soon now. Bye bye.